1-0 Germany. Yeah, big up, Paul. Big up to Germany, 1-0. Good goal, though. Good goal that was. Good setup. Nice free ball. Good teamwork. Good start by Germany there. Big up, bro. Yeah. 2 goals in 3 matches. Very cold. Sweden's never beaten Germany in the Euros, never. There we go, Sweden's coming. Good. Yeah, the Germany, the women and the men really as well. They've got a habit of starting slow, you know, in tournaments. They start off slow and then they progress into the tournament. That's what the true champions do, don't they? Start off slow and then work your way into the tournament. You don't want to shoot, you don't want to come off fast first. You don't want to peak too early. There's Germany again. No, England are different, aren't they? Yeah, England, I remember when England won the Euros 4 years ago, I think they started off fast and they won it anyway, but Germany always tend to start off slow. Especially, the men, both of the men and women. But they're looking like a force now, Germany, It's not how you start, it's how you finish, isn't it? Like they say, it don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, winning is winning. Yeah, exactly. I got that from Vin Diesel though. But it's true though, Fast and Furious. And Paul Walker said, I almost had you. And it goes, almost had me? You didn't even have your car. And it goes, listen, ask any racer. Ask any real racer. It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning. And it's true. There's Sweden! And it's 1-1. Big up to Sweden, they've scored, equalised. That goalkeeper just stood there, man. That goalkeeper, she just stood there. It's the same one who scored. You know who scored? The girl that scored the winning goal in the Champions League final. You know when Arsenal played Barcelona. She plays for Arsenal, by the way. Blackstenius. You give her an opportunity like that and she will take it, and that's what she did. The number 11 for Sweden. Plays for Arsenal. She scored the winning goal in the Champions League final. And now she's just done it now against Germany. That goalkeeper just stood there. Yeah, it's an open game. You know why it's an open game? It's an open game because they're both qualified. So they're just going for it. They're both qualified, so it don't matter. Coming back into a man. Winning is winning. Winning is winning. That's anything. Yeah, it's a good game. Poland's winning 1-0. Yeah. We got to, they're right anyway. But you know what? They want to go out with a win, innit? It's their first Euro as well, so good for them, man. Did you watch the tennis earlier? Schwantek. Smashed up the woman, then 6-love, 6-love. Very good the woman twice, man. Very good her twice. First Polish person to ever win Wimbledon. And she was also the... when she won the French Open a few years ago, she was the first Polish woman, first Polish player to ever win a Grand Slam. That was one record she had, and she just got another record. First Polish player to win Wimbledon. We got to her, man. Swantek's wicked. The match by intro, man. Winning is winning. Big up to Poland, man. You know what? I might even put the Polish one on the other side, you know. I might put it on the other one. Give me 1 second. I'll stream this one, but I might watch the Poland one as well. The match by intro, man. Winning is winning. When's this stupid tournament over? You know this Club World Cup. When's it over, man? I just can't wait till it's over. When is it? So annoying. No one cares about it, and that's it. You know what I'm saying, bro? I watched the first game and I just couldn't be bothered. It's another way for UEFA to make money. I personally think the footballers played too much football. In a way, I'm glad that Liverpool wasn't in it. Oh, God, I can't wait till it's... I'm glad that Liverpool wasn't in it because we got that rest. You get me? Oh, you think Germany's going to win, do you? I don't know. I think this is going to be a close game, you know. I don't know who's going to win, you know, out of these two. People say that Sweden's never beaten Germany, but there's a first for everything, can it? Good Poland playing. Yeah, no, they're missing a good player though, Germany, Oberdorf. She was a really good DM. She plays for Bayern Munich now, but she's always injured, man. She's been injured for a while. Big up, bro, right now. So, welcome to the stream, bro. Hit that subscribe as well. Help out the channel, you get me, bro. Hit that like, man. I'm not sure if Germany going to win it. I think it's going to be a close game, I do. It's a close game. Yeah, Oberdorf is definitely missing from the Polish team. I mean, from the German team, sorry. She's probably one of the best CDMs in the world, but she's been injured for nearly a year, man. She went to Bayern Munich last season, and she's hardly played. You know, she's hardly played, man. Solid, but she's just not there. I know Germany's still got a good team, but you can't overlook Oberdorf. Hope that she gets better, you know, and get back to football, man. Does Thingy still play there? What's her name? What's her name? That other German one, that legend. I forgot her name now. Oh, what's her name? She plays for Bayern as well. Plays for Bayern Munich. No, she don't play for Bayern. I'll get her name in a minute. She's got a weird name. Not weird, but you know, something that you can always probably remember. I'll get her name in a minute. Poland scored again 2-0. Why couldn't they play like this the other day? Eva Pajor got a goal. Eva Pajor. Why couldn't they play like this the other day? This is their first ever tournament win. Well, yeah, because it's the first time in the Euros, so duh. I think they might have been in the World Cup before, but this is their first Euro. But it's their first tournament win, hopefully. But they should have played like this the other day, man. I thought Poland was going to get out of the group stages. I did. I thought when they played Germany, I thought Poland was going to beat them, you know. Serious talk. Serious talk, man. Poland, man. Good for him. Eva Payo. Natalia Padelia, 13th minute, and Eva Payo in the 20th minute. That's 2-0. We got, man. Beating Denmark. Here comes Sweden. And it's a goal! What did I say? I told you. Don't write off this squad, man. I told you. 18 years of age, just scored. She just graduated from high school, man. And she just scored. The 18-year-old for Sweden. I told you, telling me that Germany's going to win. It's not guaranteed, bro. It's not guaranteed, man. This is why I didn't pick a winner. These two teams are close, Sweden and Germany. This one are both qualified. That's a goal, man. Shots graduated from high school, you know. That was a good goal as well. On the left, boom. Don't matter, still scored. Doesn't matter if she got lucky with the deflection. It's still a goal. That's it. Still won, still scored. That's it, there we go. Do you know Sweden have never... Yeah, big up Waniak. How you doing, bro? How you doing today, bro? Welcome to the channel again, man. Big up my mad Waniak. Big up, man. This is what I'm talking about, man. People are writing them off already. It's not over, man. This is going to be a close game. They're both qualified, by the way. They're both qualified. There's Sweden again. Poland still winning 2-0. You said the momentum can just change. Germany was dominating for the first 15 minutes. And that was it then. They got the goal. Sweden thought, nah, and having that. So Sweden came back and got 2 goals. This is football. can never predict football. It's crazy. Start boxing. You can predict, but you can start guarantee that they're going to win. You know, obviously you can have your opinion and. Close. Sweden turning up the pressure, man. Germany can't get a hold of the ball. They can't get a hold of the ball. It's all Sweden at the moment. Blackstone, yes, man, smashing it fast. Blackstone, yes, good player, man. Arsenal's building a super team in the WSL, man. They just won the Champions League, yeah. Now they just signed that girl from Liverpool for 1 million. Where Liverpool just can't invest. Building a super team. Trying to be like Barcelona, isn't it? They're building on the momentum they had of winning the Champions League. That's what it is. There we go. Berger on the ball. Again, is it in Sweden? Oh, good defended there by Germany. Could have been 3-0. Should have pulled the trigger. Here comes Germany. Goalkeeper comes out. Schuller nearly scored again. Schuller for Germany, but goalkeeper ran out, man. They should have scored this Sweden. She had the ball right there and she flopped it right there. Nah, she shouldn't have squared the ball. She should have slotted it into the corner. There we go. Hey, she's got another chance. She's got another chance. There's number 19 on the left. Through. Ah, that's penalty. Penalty. She saved it with her hand. The player. There you go. There you go. Red card. Straight red. How can you try to save the ball in the goalkeeper's area with your hands? Stupid. That's silly. That is silly. She saved it on the goalkeeper's line and she's a defender. Come on. Red card. That's a straight red. It's a wrap. Can't even complain about it. That was a square handball. Don't tell me she's going to get off with it because somebody was offside. We got that the other night as well in the Spanish game. I think you could have got a card, the CDM for Spain. Forgot her name now. Poland, yeah, winning 2-0, man. Big up Majesto Mary. How you doing, bro? How you doing, man? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel, man. Hit that subscribe. If she's offside, yeah, that handball don't count. That was the same thing what happened with Spain. Paralela for Spain, yeah. She was offside. She was offside, and what happened was someone was supposed to get like a red card And because she was offside before the incident, she got offered it. She would have been sent off. She'll be suspended for the next game as well, if it's a straight red. Yeah, it's going to stand. She's crying. She's off. She's bawling. I think, is she crying? Yeah, that's it. She's off. Straight red, and she's going to miss the next game. Who's taking it? Oh, yeah, me guess. Rolfo. Standards going in the bottom corner, no problem. Rolfo. So Germany becomes second. Germany becomes second now in the group, and Sweden will win the group. Rolfo. She'll get it for Barcelona, no problem. No problem. 100% scoring this. She's Barcelona's best penalty taker. No problem. It's over. This is going in. No problem. It's a goal! Told ya. No problem. No problem. Rolfo. Bang. Bottom corner, just like I said. Barcelona. Well, she don't actually play for Barcelona anymore, because they relieved her of her contract without any warning, by the way. She had a year left on her contract, and they just got rid of her at Barcelona. Out of order, man. Rolfo. No problem. Easy, easy. Put it this way, if Sweden win this game, if Sweden beat Germany, they'll top the group, and if England get through, they'll play Germany on Thursday. So it'd be Germany, it'd be England versus Sweden in the quarterfinals. That's if England win tomorrow. Germany will play France. So Germany's got the harder opponent, in my opinion, because France for me is a harder opponent than Sweden. So this is good for England, but England have to get through. They have to get through, and they'll only come second. Now they're a woman down. Now they've got one straight red. I can't see Germany coming back. I think England could beat. I think England could beat Sweden. Sweden again. Yeah, well, we've got 14 people watching. Smash that like button. Hit the like button, it's free. Big up, man. Free the like button, man. Free. I gotta stop that poll because we're always doing that, innit? Ryan Saga said Germany win full time. Okay. But the thing about it, yeah, she's gonna miss the next game. Got a red card. I don't know why she done that, you know. Yeah, man, we got 18 people watching. Smack that like button, man. Hit that like button. It's free. 3-1 to Sweden. Germany down to 10 women, 10 players. Down to 10 players, Germany, but it doesn't matter. They both qualify. But if Sweden were to win this game and England win their game tomorrow, England and Sweden will play each other into the quarterfinals, and Germany will play France. So this game, Sweden winning, is helping out England, because England will play Sweden. And I think at the two, even though Germany's losing 3-1, I think Germany's the harder team, in my opinion. But Sweden is winning, and plus Germany are down to 10 players, because Sweden got a penalty, and because of the German player blatantly handballed it in the box to stop the ball from going into the net. So she got a straight red. So big up to everybody. Smack that like button. Big up. Remember, guys, we do everything on this channel. We do Formula 1. We do football. We do women's football, WSL. We do the Spanish football as well. So big up, man. I'll be right back. We're going for a drink. We'll be back in a minute. Yeah, Rolfo's been rested. Understandable. She's been off for a lot of the season for Barcelona, for Sweden. She plays for Barcelona as well, which I watch on his channel. Rolfo, he's been benched, rested her for the next game. He's smart. He's smart. Oh. Hendrick is down for Germany. Looks like she's really badly injured. She's calling for the referee. Coach is coming up. Don't forget tomorrow, 2:40, Liverpool versus Preston. Preston versus Liverpool. We're going to be doing the watch along and we're going to be doing the review straight after as well. Me and Toto Hammer, so don't forget about that. Preston versus Liverpool. It's going to be a moving game, but you know, it's a pre-season. Yellow card for the German player. For Linda. Yellow card for Linda. Back mate, come around, and it's my birthday tomorrow. Glad it's yeah. I'm glad it's going ahead as well. So we're doing a sub now. The captain's gone off. Yeah, she didn't want to come off, the captain for Sweden. She didn't want to come off. The captaincy's gone to Eriksson now for Sweden. Free kick now for Sweden. Yeah, it was. Yeah, man. And I was looking at these comments. Guys, we've got 11 people watching. Hit the like button, man. Well, what happened is Germany were playing good in the first 15 minutes. They scored a goal, and straight after, Sweden come back, got one. So it was 1-1. And after that, Germany's been on the back foot. They got one girl come on. She's only 18, scored, just finished her exams. Finished her exams in Sweden. Made it 2-1, and the third goal was by the German player, defender. When the ball was coming over for a cross here, the goalkeeper wasn't there, so the defender hit the ball out with her hand, and then she got a straight red and got sent off because she basically she became a goalkeeper, the centre back. She just hit the ball out, so they got a penalty, and Rolfo scored, so it's 3-1. But Germany are playing a little bit better now in the second half, but Sweden, it's crazy. This is why I said. This is why I responded to Rhino. He said that Germany was going to win. I said I don't know. It's the game's even. And this is the first time Sweden have beaten Germany in the Euros and that, or the World Cup. They've never beaten them before. But the thing about it, if Sweden beat Germany tonight and England win their game tomorrow, that means in the quarterfinals is going to be Sweden versus England in the quarterfinals, and in the other quarterfinals it's going to be France versus Germany. If Germany would win this, if Germany beat Sweden, then England get Germany. So either way, it's all tough teams, you know. You've got to beat all of them eventually. So Sweden's a good team. They've got a good team, Sweden have, and they're showing it as well. Basically, this game is who wins the group. But like I said, if Sweden win the group, which they look like they're going to, they will play England. That's if England win tomorrow. They'll play England in the quarters. Because England will be runner-up in Group C, D, and so the runner-up in Group C, which will be England, will play the winner of Group C. Because I think England's in Group D, and so the runner-up of Group D will play the winner of Group C, and that will be Sweden. Poland's winning 2-1. Denmark's come back. What you mean in the football? In what, the women's game or the football or the men's game? I'm looking forward to see. I don't know, it depends who's playing. Frimpong, the two fullbacks really. Obviously, yeah, Frimpong and Kirkers. Verts obviously, but yeah, I want to see where. I'm interested in Frimpong, you know, Vert and Kirkers. See how they adapt into the team. We're doing a watch long tomorrow, and we're going to do a review as well. And after the game, we're going to do a review after the game. It'll probably be in the evening, about 7 in the evening, not straight after the game, you know. I'm going to wait for it to get a bit cooler, because where I'm working at the moment, it's really hot. Yeah, the two fullbacks, innit? It's the two fullbacks. I want to see how Kirkers and that adapts. Kirkers and Frimpong. No, I mean, like, yeah, but Frimpong will get a game right back, and Kirkers and left back, innit? I think Kirkers will start, and I think Frimpong will as well. Look at that man, still playing. Andy Carroll has joined the 6th tier side, Dagenham and Redbridge on a 3-year contract. Fucking hell. Look how far he's gone, minute. He's come from the top to look where he is now, Dagenham. Why didn't he just go to the America? Why does he have to stay in England for? Why did he go to Saudi? Sure, one of them would have picked him up for some good money. Andy Carroll. I don't know, you know, Rolfo. I can see her going to Arsenal. You know, I don't know why. It's got this little thing. I think Arsenal building something over there. Arsenal women, and like I can see her going to Arsenal. If not Arsenal, it's going to be Chelsea. One of them two. Yeah, Kirkers will replace Robbo. And I think Frimpong will play instead of Bradley. I think they'll rotate though. I'm not on about the Premier League season. I'm on about tomorrow's game. I think they're going to play them both, innit? They've got to rotate him. But I wouldn't be surprised if Kirkers and Frimpong play majority of the game tomorrow, especially after what happened in recent events. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that Kirkers and Frimpong haven't got feelings, but they're like new to the team, innit? So I think they'll play them first, and Bradley and that will come on after. But as for the Premier League, I don't know. Look at this news as well, breaking news. Victor Corcoran didn't turn up for Sporting pre-season today. Wow. Maybe he's got a cold, doesn't it? Yeah, that's why I think they're going to play. That's what I mean. It says on here, Liverpool want to sign Rodrigo. Well, yeah. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Still got 4 likes, 11 people watching. It's free, guys. All you got to do is hit that like button. It's free. Free to watch. Just like the video. It helps out the channel. Like the video. Like the video. Hit the like button. Go on, Paul Downey, man. Tell him to hit the like button. Just checking some stuff on here. Churchy's coming on now for Hoffenheim. Play for Hoffenheim's coming on now as sub. She's the one who looks like the captain, German captain. They look like sisters. I think so as well, bro. Sweden just scored 4-1. Doesn't matter anyway. They're still top the group. They must be happy, man. First time they beat Germany in a main tournament. Big up to them, man. Do England want to play Sweden? Really? Do England really want to play Sweden? Maybe they wanted to play Germany because Sweden looked like the better team to me. I know they're down to 10 players, but even before the 10 players, they were losing in it 3-1. That was easy, man. Easy tapping. Easy tapping. There you go. Oh, it's going to nearly finish now. Couple of minutes, guys. We've had loads of people watching. Only got 6 likes, but it is what it is. Nah, I saw that. Did you see that video when there was Did you see that video when it was all walking, like looking at stuff, like the flowers and all that? Van Dijk and Salah never looked good, did they? Because you think about it, they've known him a long time, innit? Not so much the newer players. Been players like Robbo and Van Dijk and Salah. They've known him for a long time. They got to play for him, you know. They got to play for him. When the Premier League starts, they got to play for him. Play for Jossie, you get me? Go and win that league for him. That's what they need to do. People don't understand how good Germany is, because Germany, this is the first time Germany has played. This is the first time Germany has lost a group stage game. They've had 49 games in the Euro, and this is the first time they've lost a group game. First time. That's how good Germany is. Now they're getting beat by Sweden. But big up to Sweden, man. England, if the England women win tomorrow against Wales, and I think Germany's probably the easiest team to play now. And England's going to play Sweden. And I think Sweden's the harder game. You know, you get me? Germany is scrapping for the game. Go for it. No. I think now, looking at it now, I want England to play Germany, but it's not going to happen now, isn't it? They're going to play Sweden. That's if they beat Wales. Sweden's going to be the tougher game. Sweden are good, man. Sweden's got a good team. And they rested all their top players as well now. At half-time, they took off all their best players because they was winning. I keep hearing these rumours about Rodrigo, man. About Rodrigo. That's it, man. It's done. The biggest defeat in Germany history at a Euro has been inflicted by Sweden. The biggest defeat in the history of German football, women football. And the first time they've ever been beaten in the group stage, and they've just been beaten by Sweden. So Germany will come runners-up. In the group, and they will play France. They're going to play France in the quarter-final. Germany, that's going to be a game. What a game. And England probably will play Sweden now. First time Sweden has beat Germany. Good for them. Good for them, man. Yeah, exactly. You got to play the best to win it. Germany used to win this all the time. Every Euro, they'd win it every Euro. So that's the final score. Sweden 4, Germany 1. Wow. So guys, I'm heading off. See you later, guys. Big up, man. I'll be back tomorrow for the Liverpool game. Yeah, I'll be back for the Liverpool game tomorrow. And I'm going to do another Euro. I'm going to do England's Euro game as well. So I'm going to be doing 2 watch-alongs tomorrow. So big up, man. Big up to everybody. Thanks for your support. Thanks for that Paul Downey, man, for joining us on the stream again. Big up. See you later, guys. Bye.